Okay, hi guys. Sorry for the weird background, but it's whatever. So, I'm back, and I'm gonna try and rank all the Heroes of Olympus book. I would do it like I did with the Percy Jackson, but I don't have a copy of all the books. I read them through the library. So, I'm gonna start off with The Lost Hero. The Lost Hero took me a lot of time to read just because it was so slow, and I like the effect of who the heck is Jason Grace? But I didn't get that because I've been into the fandom way before I even started reading the books. So I didn't get the experience of who the heck is Jason Grace. But it was still good. I love Leo. Leo's honestly my favorite from the Lost Hero trio. But out of 10, I'm going to give Lost Hero a 5 out of 5 just because it was so slow and it took me forever to read. Okay, we're gonna do Son of Neptune. Son of Neptune was really good. I say 7.5 just for the factor of Octavian, and we didn't get a Percabeth reunion. But I loved Frank and Hazel in that one, and then all the weird little jokes, and then Percy just like not remembering anything was peak, except for Annabeth. That was definitely peak. And then we got Mark of Athena. I'm gonna just say Mark of Athena. I'm gonna give you 10 out of 10. Even though the cliffhanger, my gods, that killed me. Oh my god. I say 10 out of 10. Aside from the cliffhanger, I really loved a lot of the quest, and even though Percy's flaw of loyalty kind of just messed it up and got them thrown into Tartarus. Yeah. Okay, House of Hades. I love House of Hades. House of Hades is my favorite, but I'm going to have to give it an 8.5 just because of the Cupid scene and Nico. I love it so much. Not the scene. I love House of Hades. I love House of Hades so much. But the Cupid scene kind of just pushed me away from it, and it made me really upset that that would happen to someone that, like Nico. And I get it. It's like not driving the plot, but it's driving like the setup for later for like Trials of Apollo, which I'm reading. So get ready for ranking those. I'm still currently on book two, but I hated that scene so much. But I also really loved Jason being there for Nico, and anyone who says otherwise is just wrong. But House of Hades was good. It derails the Cupid scene, just kind of brings it down, and then the whole Bob the Titan. I'm not gonna talk about that before I start crying, but that one's really good. Okay, Blood of Olympus, 10 out of 10. I loved Blood of Olympus, especially because Octavian dies. We get a little bit of Solangelo in the end. Percabeth is happy, except for the fact that Leo dies, but then he doesn't die, and then he goes back to Calypso. I still love the book, but it had some flaws, like Leo being with Calypso. I don't care what anyone says. Leo and Calypso should not be together. It should be Valgrace. Jason and Leo have so much more chemistry than any of the other couples. It's not even funny. And the fact that they didn't end up together was, yeah, that kind of made me mad. But overall, Heroes of Olympus, just, it was better. It was a lot better. I liked it. It was more heavy, action packed. So that's my ranking of Heroes of Olympus.